And welcome to today's game of the week. It's going to feature the All-Stars against the UTC. And this pregame is being brought to you by, you like pizza, right, Jim?
Oh, pizza?
I mean, Italian food. We're locked down. Tony's Pizzeria in Morris Plains on Speedwell Avenue.
Okay.
My God, probably the best pizza. Oh, you know what? I can't even say that. It is probably the best pizza in the Morristown area. Not only do they serve pizza, but all kinds of Italian foods. I love their veal parm with penne. It's great. Again, it's another one of these eat-in places where you can sit down and relax. The owner is a Dallas Cowboy fan, which I don't hold against him. But there's always a game on the tube if you want to sit down and have lunch and dinner there. Just a great place, Jim. I'm going to take you there.
Joe, I could go for one right now.
You want to forget the show and just go for pizza?
I'm down for it.
Well, and the other thing, we have a special guest this week who's in from North Carolina and a fellow Syracuse alum, Adam, who's going to be pitching in over the next few months. He's down for a while on some of the play-by-play stuff, some of the pre-game, post-game, things like that. So I want to welcome him aboard.
That's right.
With the crew, and 3 is always better than 2, right?
Joe, that's right. We went all the way down to Syracuse for this, Joe. We didn't just pick up anybody off the streets, you know.
You went down again, another. Here we are, guys. Syracuse are.
You know, we got a new camera in the works this week. You name it, Joe.
I'm telling you.
We're not messing around. This is serious business.
We're in deep here.
That's right.
I hope JT appreciates it. Well, our first game, as we said, the All-Stars and the UTC. All-Stars unbeaten. Haven't even given up a point yet in flag, which is pretty amazing. UTC winless in A flag. But again, and this team has a history of being in every game.
That's right.
And they just can't get over the top.
Can't find that win, Joe. I know they're always in it, you know, maybe a score behind 3 or 6 points. Can't get the W. Can they get it tonight? Nobody has done it yet here this season against the All-Stars. All-Stars only played 2 games so far, but the 2 games they did play, they won, man.
Is that yours or mine?
Oh, man. It might be mine.
Wait, you know what? See if they want a pizza. You stop at Tony's. He's going to edit all this stuff out. So. And Tony's Pizza? So again, anyway, they have a new quarterback. The UTC has a new quarterback. Big, heavy-set guy that can throw the ball 9 miles, so maybe he's the missing link.
That's right. You know, last season we saw Ronnie at quarterback. Now they're bringing this guy Bryson. And this guy's the real deal, Joe. I mean, you take a look at a quarterback. This guy has all the physiques to it. His size, his throwing arm, and we're going to see if his brain is.
All right, well, how about we get to the game?
That's right.
Here it is, UTC All-Stars, right at you. And here we are for today's game of the week, the All-Stars against the UTC. And right now we have the All-Stars kicking off. UTC, there's a pitch back to the running back, trying to go forward, and there's a great pull right there immediately. I believe that was dirty. I'm not quite sure.
That was dirty number 2, right before that 20-yard line, Joe.
UTC with the ball. Takes the snap, drops back, looking right, throwing right. That pass is going to be complete. And Jim, besides you and I today, we're joined in the booth by a guest, Adam from North Carolina. Let's watch this play. Quarterback takes the snap, looks right again, throws back, and it is caught by Ronnie. Ronnie looking to get free. Adam, welcome aboard. Welcome to the ACFL.
Great to be with you guys. Thanks for having me.
Awesome. What about this quarterback here, Joe Bryson, man? He's
got a gun. He's got an arm. There's another quick hit out to the left. And you notice his mechanics. He throws the ball with such ease, and that's going to be enough for a first down. Here's the replay on this. Just watch. Just a quick flick of the wrist. Right over the top. Beautiful. He gets the first down right at the cone, and we are first to the 20.
Yeah, and so far, the short range here is open all day here so far for Bryce.
Bryce drops back to the other side. There's another pass that's caught. And go ahead, Adam.
And guys, you got to notice that on every play so far, his receivers have gotten incredible separation from the defense. Really they're making it easy on him.
And now they go to a run. There's Ronnie off the left side, and there's a pull there.
That goes nowhere. Bobby Lane in there, Joe, for a quick stop.
The Pillsbury Doughboy of the ACFL. There he is. All right, let's call it second down. Going deep, looking deep. Oh, what a catch by Ronnie! Is he going to be able to get in?
He's in,
He's
Joe.
in for the score. There you go, Adam. How about that for an athletic play?
It was just with ease and grace that he just popped that one right in there amidst the defenders. Just jumped right up and grabbed it. Unbelievable.
Straight up,
So
goes
unbelievable
right
grab.
up. In the only place it could be caught.
Great grab, man. Great grab by Ronnie. And you saw Bryce at the beginning. Started with the short range, Joe. Then he went over the top there.
All right. Here's the extra point attempt. It is up, and let's get a signal.
Good.
It is good. So, the UTC is 0-3. Do they look like an 0-3 team on that drive?
Not on that drive.
All right, and here's the kickoff. Downfield, and that goes out of bounds, so that will be a flag. Adam, on an out of bounds kick, the ball is taken at the 35, so it becomes 1st and 5 yards. Adam, trying to learn the ACFL here with us tonight. There is Titano, dodging, weaving, getting away, and
A little tug on that jersey
well,
there,
you know
but
what?
he still got the first
there
down.
could have been a hole there, but he let go right away, so give a little leeway.
At the bottom of that's the epitome of making something out of nothing, though.
Exactly. There's a pitch out to the right side. There's a good stiff arm on Ronnie.
And just for the fans watching, it's every 20 yards is the first down marker, and it's an 80-yard field here.
So here's Titano on 2nd down. Takes the snap, fakes the handoff, looking to the right side, and that pass is incomplete. We had double coverage there. Good coverage.
Bobby
By
Lay
the
complaining
UTC.
about a bit of a hole there. He's trying to show the ref, there's the hole. Look at his shirt. What more evidence do you want?
Titano takes the snap, looking, stepping up, surrounded, throws, and that is incomplete.
He's lucky that one wasn't picked off completely. He stepped right into the pocket, full of coverage, and threw it up into double coverage.
I agree. I don't know how he got this all Titano here.
Well, I don't know how I don't know how there wasn't a pull here. They're all over him,
Somehow.
trying to grab that flag.
And just great defensive play here.
So the
He did
UTC
get a hand on it, though,
Yeah.
after all that.
All right, here is Titano once again. Looking for that first down, takes the snap,
Definitely movement.
and we have procedure. There's a good call by the ref down there.
And it's a 4th down situation, Joe. They're going here. Now it's going to push them back 5 yards. There you can see the
And there
wide
was the
receiver.
procedure. He was
That
way
way.
in
They're
motion.
still going.
Titano takes the snap, drops back, looking, still looking, rolling left, pitches one back to the right side, and that's way short and incomplete.
Yeah.
You take a look at the first drives of both teams, you immediately see the immense pressure that was put on the second team there, as opposed to where
The All-Stars.
the All-Stars, as opposed to UTC, which had all day to throw the ball, and that's why there were such clean throws and clean catches.
Yeah. If that ball was up there, that might have been picked off, Joe.
And the UTC, first down coming back the other way. Brett rolls, now he's going to take off, tucks it,
It's happening again.
gets some good yardage.
Getting the protection from the line, and he's able to get away and gain some yardage as opposed to getting forced back by the line.
And that's the first down. There's another throw out to the right. And again, Adam, as you brought up, too much cushion.
And that's what happens. If the offensive line's doing their job and the wide receivers can get a little separation from their defense, that's what's going to happen on every single play.
All right, Bryson drops back. Now he's looking right again, throwing over the middle, and that is
Picked off.
it is intercepted by the All-Stars.
Number
Great
3.
pick there, Jim.
I believe that's Wilmer. I haven't seen this kid in a while on the All-Stars, but what a pick here. What a tip. I mean, the ball was put on the money there. Almost a good catch
Take
here.
a look here. He's
But-
looking for Ronnie back over the middle.
I believe Dirty D on the coverage here.
Oh, yeah, he threw it into... Oh, that ball is tipped and picked.
Yeah.
That is a team effort on that interception. Aside from the fact that the interception itself is an athletic move because he had to dive to get it,
Uh-huh.
he got it tipped to him by a teammate. That's just perfect placement on that.
But Titano now inside his own 5. He's going to tuck it and run. And he gets it near the 20.
Not much, but he's just trying to escape, get out of that end zone there.
Shadow of his own end zone. Okay, here they are, 2nd and 5. Titano takes the snap, drops back. He's looking over the middle, still looking. Now he's looking to get away. He's going to tuck it again, and we have a pull there before the 20-yard line. Looked like the flag was pulled, so we're going to have 3rd and short.
UTC on this drive doing the exact same thing that they did to the All-Stars on the first drive, which is pressure at the line and forcing the quarterback out of the pocket. And he's really being forced to the sideline and into more pressure. Great job by UTC so far to start this game.
Again, using that sideline as another man. Titano. Oh, and that's going to be a free play. As the UTC jump, Titano goes deep downfield and it's overthrown.
Almost had him there, but it's going to be a first down. Taking his shots there, Joe, when he has the play here. Free play,
Well,
why
he
not?
clearly watched the man in the neutral zone right there, and he did not make contact with the offensive lineman, so there was no encroachment. So they got a free play, but they got the first down on the penalty. Titano, quick hitter over the middle. It's tipped and caught. And there's some big yards here.
Oscar doing a great job there. Yeah, I believe the ball did get tipped at the line there.
Did get
great
tipped at the
concentration
line.
by Oscar.
And Oscar is one of the better players in the league. He is
Take a look here
the
again.
Speedy Gonzalez
There
of
it
this
is.
team. When he runs at him, his legs don't touch the ground.
8 out of 10 times that ball falls aimlessly to the field, but he just happened to be in the right spot. It landed right in his arms, and he was able to get, again, more separation because they were not expecting it.
Or it gets picked.
Or it gets picked.
Titano takes the snap, drops back. He's looking down the right side. He's got a man. Oh!
Got him. Oscar with a step on the defender there, just a bit overthrown there, Joe.
He had a free play and overthrew him. A couple of plays later, he overthrows him.
Titano takes the snap, drops back, steps up, and there's a sack.
Sacked by the Godfather, Joe. Going in there.
Godfather showing that speed that no one talks about. Look how quick he beats the block. And that's Bobby Lane he beat. That's not easy to do,
No,
Jim.
you don't see that much, Joe.
Titano, we're going to have motion again. So right now it looks like the All-Stars are totally out of sync.
Completely out of sync, and you look at a UTC team that you mentioned comes in and winless so far in the season. It's a complete switch of roles here so far early in this
And
game.
the All-Stars are undefeated, coming into this game undefeated. Titano rolls left, get away from the pressure, and the pass is still incomplete.
That was great coverage there. Great coverage by UTC. They're going to force a fourth down here. And, Joe, just like the first possession of the All-Stars, penalties killed the drives. They push this one back as well. Titano's got to put more on it here. Instead of a 5-yard first down, he's got to go
Well,
10.
it's clear he's disrupting the offense because now they got Titano rolling left, not staying in the pocket. There's a punt, and it looks like a pretty good kick. And it will go out of bounds. Adam, you see the same thing now? It looks like the All-Stars totally not in sync offensively. They've got to get something started.
Titano's being rushed out of the pocket, as you just mentioned a second ago, being completely rushed out of the pocket. He doesn't really know what's going on.
Oh, is that ball catch you off the tip? It is.
Wow.
So there's a ball that should have been 6 the other way. But the UTC rolls in. Take a look. Great defensive play here.
Yeah, he read this play perfectly here.
Reads the out.
If he gets
steps
this-
up, does everything right except catch the ball.
And then what a unbelievable catch by the receiver. Still maintaining the catch there.
There's
First down.
athleticism on both sides of that one. It just happens to work out in UTC's favor.
Bryson stepping up into the pocket, still dodging, and that ball is incomplete.
He was looking for Ronnie there, but couldn't get the grab there. Great job by Bryson here, stepping up here from the pressure.
You see him step up, gets away from the flagpole there. No flag guarding. He's got his hands above the belt. And Ronnie's pretty wide open there.
Yeah.
All right, here's Bryson. He's going to roll. Now he's going to roll back, looking to get away, and there's a sack.
He couldn't get away that time. He kind of rolled right into the pressure from the D.
Yeah, he's going nowhere, Joe. Try to go back the other way here.
A little bit of a
Not a good
misdirection
move.
that didn't fool anybody. He's got no one to throw to out there on the right.
All-Stars
So he's
reading
on,
that one
he's
perfectly.
kind of on Gilligan's Island there.
And it's a little concerning, though, because that's 2 straight plays where he's kind of run to the defense as opposed to what he was doing on the first couple of drives where he ran away.
There's a fake and a long ball downfield, and that's incomplete.
The All-Stars say, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. We're not getting beat by that long ball again.
And there were 2 defenders there on that play. Here's the play fake on the run. You know he's not going to run it
If
on
you
the
watch
first ball.
Ronnie on here, he's trying to tell him, just let it go, man. I got it. But no.
Actually, there are 3 defenders down there.
And they'll bring up
It's
the
a
fourth
really
down.
dangerous pass to throw.
All right, here's the punt. And
Good stop by the All-Stars on that one.
we'll start showing a little life on defense. This is Oscar looking for somewhere to go. There's a good stiff arm, still on his feet, still running. There's a pull.
A great return by Oscar. It's going to put Titano in the All-Stars. He takes the field right there.
Well,
Great spot.
Titano's got to get something going here. This
Doesn't
is
matter the
3rd or
field
4th
position.
position.
Can't
No, he's
throw.
got to get something going. There's a pass that's caught, and I believe he's short of the first down, the 20-yard cone.
Here's the bottom line. You can get the best return possible. You can return it right to the goal line, but if your quarterback can't throw and can't make the offense work, it doesn't do anything for your team.
Now he throws back out to the left, and that's short. Underthrown.
There's UTC's defensive line right at the line,
Pressure
taking
again.
the ball down again.
Now we're in a 3rd and short situation. I need a yard for this first down. Titano drops back, looks for a little dumper over the middle, and it's going to work. Bobby Lane is going to get the first down. Pull there by Ronnie.
He's got Bobby Lane and All-Stars moving inside that red zone here, inside the 10-yard line.
There's Titano. Fakes, goes left, and that ball is too far.
That's fantastic defense because that's one-on-one coverage out on the end there. Fantastic coverage by UTC.
Titano on 2nd down. Takes the snap, looks over the middle, and that is incomplete.
Oh, man.
A
He
little,
threw that a lot
little
of
contact
A lot
there.
of traffic there, Joe. I don't know where he was trying to
I
set this
think
one
two
in.
UTC guys ran into each other trying to pick this ball.
Oh, he's lucky that wasn't fair.
Yeah, well. All right, it's Titano on 3rd and goal. Takes the snap. He's going to roll right. Throws it back over the middle, and a wide open receiver. Oh, that
Nobody around
that
him,
looked a little
Joe.
too easy on a 3rd down from the 10.
It was a little too easy from an all-star standpoint, but the catch itself was not an easy catch to make. As you see the replay here, he kind of lobs it right up in the air. He's got to leap for that one.
Good
That one
extension.
almost goes over his head. A defender behind him, a defender in front of him, but no one next to him, and that's part of the reason why they tied the game with this extra point.
Here's Oscar for that extra point. Snap is fielded beautifully by the holder, and we are tied at 7. Now we're tied at 7. So now the All-Stars showed a little life on defense and offense.
And Joe, we're inching inside the 2 minutes here of the first half.
Sweetheart, it is UTC. They're going to bring it back straight up the gut. And there's a pull right there. First man with the pull.
Seems
So,
to be about their average starting position. So
more or less, they're within 5 yards of the first down. There's a snap. Bryson takes it. He's looking, steps up, still looking. Flicks one up over the middle to a wide open receiver. And that's going to be a first down and 3 because they need to achieve the 40 for the next first down.
Boy, Bryson is just going to keep burning the All-Stars if they keep allowing him this separation at the line.
I love his throwing motion. There's another quick hitter to another wide open
Wow.
receiver. And he gets away! Oh, when he goes down, he's down by contact.
Goes
So
down to try to call a timeout here, Joe, too.
the All-Stars are playing a prevent that's preventing them from stopping anyone.
But how open is this receiver? Nobody around him, Joe.
Just a
No one
quick
even
hitter.
touched him. No one tried to slow him down at all. So let alone any defender.
Makes a great move there.
Makes a great move on 30.
He gets an extra 7 yards, and Dirty D is not
He
used
just
to that.
went down to allow his ankles to catch up.
All right, here we go. Bryce. Now there's some pressure on him.
Oh.
And there was no pull. There's a throw, and there is a touchdown
Wow.
in the waning seconds of the half.
Wow, Joe. No
Great
time
throw.
remaining here. What a great escape here by the quarterback.
And I believe that's the last play of the half, isn't
Yeah.
it?
And he finds Ronnie for a second touchdown.
Now look at him escape here. There's Moyano, misses the pull. He's still on the go, and just watch this release at him. I love this guy's throwing motion. A rope, frozen rope right there.
That's part of the advantage of having a quarterback that's got some legs under him. If you only have a quarterback with a good arm, it doesn't necessarily help your team because if you have the pressure coming in, he's got to be able to get away from it. And that is one thing that Bryson can absolutely do. It's part of the reason why UTC takes a 13-7 lead going into the half.
And there we are at the half. Well, here we are at halftime, and Jim, surprisingly, I don't know if you really want to call it a surprise, because we said at the beginning of the show that this UTC team can play football, and they have a 13-7 lead at the half.
And can they? You saw Bryson lit up 2 touchdowns here in the first half, both of them going to Ronnie, who made tremendous grabs, at 13-7 at half. And UTC, I mean, coming off on here, a team without a win here, Joe, but they're winning at the half.
Again, we talked about this in the beginning. The UTC is very rarely not in a game, and I'm very impressed with Bryson.
Yeah.
I mean, this guy can throw the ball. His throwing motion is mechanically sound.
Tremendous.
He's just a tremendous quarterback. But, let's not short sell Titano here.
No.
Titano, he's with an undefeated team. He's a chip winner also. So we have to find a way for for Titano to get back into this game.
And I think a couple of penalties hurting the All-Stars in that first half, taking a lot of full start penalties, not able to convert on fourth down, a lot of turnovers, and UTC capitalizing on this and getting the field position they needed. And so far, 13-7, Joe, at the half. I'll see if they could keep up, and I'll get that W.
Well, let's see what happens. Again, UTC has to keep the pressure on. Titano has to get something started. So here's the second half right now.
And here we are for the second half. UTC with a 7-point lead. Kicking off, there is Bobby Lane, pitches it back to Oscar. Oscar, not going very far.
Got to grab right close to that 20-yard line, Joe.
Okay, now here is Titano again. Takes the snap, looks back, drops back, looking right, throwing right. There's a catch there.
That's AJ Santos with the grab.
AJ Santos, Adam, incredibly quick, can cut very fast.
No question.
Titano now throws back out to the left, and there's a wide open receiver. And now it seems to me that the UTC is given too much cushion.
Absolutely. But one of the things you notice, that was probably the crispest pass that you've seen Titano throw all game. Most of them have been wobblers.
He rolls and throws, and
Speaking
of wobblers,
there was another one. Even if it gets tipped at the line, he's not getting clean throws out of his hand, and that's part of the reason why UTC is looking like a defense that's a lot stronger than the All-Stars right now.
Yeah, the
And
pressure,
we're going to have illegal motion again on the All-Stars. There's the motion right there on the lineman.
34, it's Moyano.
And Moyano gets called. So that's going to cost them 5. Here's Titano dropping back, looking left, and that ball is batted down by the Godfather.
So again, here, Joe, on fourth down, they can't convert. Penalties, again, costing the All-Stars move back here, which was 4th and 1, now becomes 4th and 6. And
the
great
Godfather
job.
really getting extension.
That's just great eyes at that moment because he separated himself from his defender and he just jumped up and got both hands up in the air.
And here we go. First down. They give the UTC great field position by going for it on 4th. And there's Ronnie again with a nice catch.
Good for a first down.
There's Bryson now. He's in the red zone. Drops back, steps up. Still going to get away. He does get away. And now it's going to bring it down to about the 11-yard line. So they're 2nd and goal from the 11. Bryson takes the snap. Takes a handoff to Ronnie, and he went nowhere. That
read well by number 5 here, coming in there, Joe. He wasn't getting fooled.
Papo with a great pull. You watch him come, and he just had his eyes on Ronnie the entire time.
He knew exactly what was going to happen from the second the ball left.
Papo, a very good defensive lineman. Linebacker combination. Bryson, there's a heavy rush.
He's going to be sacked, Joe.
And he's sacked by AJ, who we just mentioned, the speed and agility. Watch how fast he gets into the backfield.
Zoom. I mean, that's got to be the first time Bryson really looked like he wasn't sure what to do when the defense was coming at him.
And nobody tripped AJ, so he had a straight run right in. Bryson now, pooch kick on 4th, and that
loose.
there are no fumbles here, Adam, but if that ball had been picked off in the air, it would have been a turnover.
That could have been a turnover.
And here's the
Joe.
replay. Now, there are no ground fumbles in the ACFL.
Great
But
punch
if you
here.
watch, it's a great pooch. Now, watch Dirty. The ball bounces off his chest. He taps it up. If that defender holds that ball in, it's 1st and goal from the 4.
30D just got to let that ball go to the end zone, Joe.
Under center now. And there's a handoff to AJ. He gets positive. Now, here's Titano changing things. He's been in the shotgun the entire game. Now, there he is under center again. Takes the snap, pitches back to the right side to Bobby Lane. And Bobby Lane.
And we got a hold there as well.
You can see automatically just a couple of snaps from right under center. You can see he almost has more control over what's happening. There's got to be something in the few feet in between him and the center and during the snap where he loses a little bit of control. When he actually gets the ball right away, he feels like he can do more with the play as opposed to allowing the defense the time to encroach on him.
Good point. And here's Titano, drops back from under center again. Loves one out to AJ. He's wide open. And he makes a cut to the middle, and he's going to go in for the score.
Touchdown, All-Stars, and They tied things up here, 13 apiece.
You gotta love this cut, Jim. Look at this.
Oh, man.
He lays it out there. Titano lays it out there.
Nobody picks him up. Look at it.
It's a Godfather. There's no way he can stay with AJ. And he just lobs it out there. Now, here comes the defender. And watch this. Boom. Step to the inside. Put on the Jets. Gone goodbye.
But that's the agility at that moment of the wide receiver, because he did have still 2 guys to get through, and he deked out both of them, went right through them, right into the end zone for the score.
And here's Oscar for the point after. And it is good. So, the All-Stars now find themselves in front by a point.
You can't keep them down for that long. A team that is perfect so far in the season, you can't keep them down.
No, they get it figured out eventually. Let's see what the UTC can respond with here. There's Ronnie with a run back, and we have
I think we got a pull. Oscar, I believe, the guy who kicked the ball, Joe, ends up getting the flag, first guy down there.
And it looks like we may have a block in the back on the receiving team. Let's see if we pick up. There it is right there, Jim. Dirty D was hitting the back. Thus the call. So now, UTC starting deep in their own territory. There's a quick hitter, and it's intercepted! And this is going to come back for a score. So just like that, 2 touchdowns in less than 30 seconds, and the All-Stars find themselves up by 7.
Pick 6, Joe. Another ball that gets tipped on here. And that's number 3. That's the second pick here, Joe. And this one he takes it back to the house.
Now, that's just a poor throw, Adam.
It was a bad throw. You could see that his defender was at least 5 yards away from where it would have been a catchable ball. It was a tippable ball, which is exactly what happened. His wide receiver tipped it and tipped it right into the hands of the defender and ran it back for 6.
So, Jim, talk about quick turnarounds.
Yeah.
Now
Momentum definitely has
now-
shifted here, Joe. They take an 8-point lead here with that extra point.
Now let's remember now, it's still only a 1-score game.
Yeah.
So
Time's running down here, Joe, for UTC.
The UTC's got to come back with something right away. Caught in the end zone. Here's Ronnie trying to make something happen, trying to get to the outside. He gets to and he drops the ball.
Oh, great
So that
moves,
ball
Joe.
will be dead. Did he have another 5 or 10 yards
I think
available?
so.
to
No
drop the
question.
ball?
He had that entire left side of the field to go.
All right, let's see what Bryce can do from here. Takes the snap. Quick hitter over the middle, caught. Good move there. Oh no, I think we had a flag pulled before the pitch.
Almost got the pitch.
Almost a pretty
That
good gimmick
was,
play there.
that was a great idea, though. Even if it was just for a fake-out purpose, what a great idea.
Let's
to
see
try
how
to
close
pitch it.
this is.
What about the move before right there?
And there's the flag out, and there's the pitch. So a good call by the ref on that play. Bryson takes the snap, drops back, looking, and that ball is tipped at the line of scrimmage.
I believe that was Bobby Lane coming in there and getting the tip. I don't know if he got the quarterback's arm on this one, Joe.
Well, this is a tough call because there it is.
That's all ball on that.
That's all ball, and after the play, if they make contact, that's a discretion rule. Discretion call by the ref. Bryce, again, hits his receiver out there, and there is a pull. And are we short of the first, or is
good
that
enough
just
for
good
the
for a
first, Joe.
down?
Yeah, first down.
All right, here's the UTC on first down. Pump right, steps up, and he's going to take off, and he gets sacked from behind, I believe.
I'll tell you, you can see some of the jumpiness in Bryce from what we saw in Titano in the first half. He's just not that comfortable right now.
And there's AJ again. That ball guy is off, though. And
Number 4 upset a bit on that call, but he gets the first down here, Joe. Take a look here at the replay. He's definitely across that 40-yard line here.
right, yeah, he's got his torso
Yeah,
across.
absolutely.
The ACFL, it's not the ball, it's the torso that has to be across the marker. So we got a first to the 20 for Bryce. He drops back. Again, AJ right in his face.
He had a ton of pressure coming at him, and he just kind of overthrew it. He wasn't expecting the pressure coming off the side.
I mean, he gets another free run here. Anybody blocking this guy?
They got to put somebody on him, Joe.
I mean, he's not even being chipped. And there's Papo playfully. Papo's got a big
Here's
heart.
the truth, though. What UTC was causing the All-Stars to do in the first half, all that pressure at the line, is now what the All-Stars are causing from UTC in the second half.
And we have AJ with another sack. And that time, they did chip him.
Absolutely.
And he still got to the quarterback. Watch this. Here he comes. Now, there's a running back there. I mean, that's a hair. He missed him. He whiffed him. And there's the pull before the ball is out.
And as a quarterback, you absolutely hate that because you have the defender in front of him. All you need is that little push to get that extra half a second, and he didn't even touch him.
Now here's Bryce dropping back again. Now he steps up, throws deep down the left side into traffic, and that's incomplete.
You're starting to sense a little desperation there from Bryson. He's getting a little frustrated with the short passes and what he can't do, all the balls being tipped at the line. So he's going deep, and he went completely into coverage.
He's got to feel AJ, Jim, breathing down his neck
man.
on every play. That's 5 straight attempts where AJ's in the backfield.
They got to put 2 guys on him, Joe.
All right, Titano takes over on downs. There's a handoff, and there's a minimal gain there. And now he's looking at the ref, making some kind of appeal. I don't know what he's...
I think he's saying one of his guys might have got a push from the back there.
Well, I see nothing on that play. Nope. Got to go with the ref on that one, Jim. There was nothing on that play. Titano on second down, takes a snap, drops back. Now he's back into a shotgun, and he gets sacked by the Godfather again.
There's the pressure from the first half from UTC that they haven't had for most of this second half. You can immediately see just coming right off the edge. They were not expecting the pressure, and he was able to get right to the quarterback.
And that's Bobby Lane, Jim, getting beat again.
Godfather made that look too easy, Joe.
I haven't seen Bobby get beat this many times in a while. Titano. Now he's rolling right. And we have another, is that a sack or?
Oh.
That's an incomplete pass. I thought we might have had a sack back there. Yeah, he gets the snap. Now he rolls right. Looking upfield, there's a missed pull.
And if you look here, guys, I'm not even sure he can call this great defense because this ball hits his hands.
Hit the receiver in the
Hit
hands.
the receiver. He's got to pull that in.
So now they're forced to punt. And there's the grab by Ronnie, looking to
Flag
come
comes in on the
upfield.
play, though.
Yeah, we do have a flag here, Joe. They might be re-kicking this one.
Well, we have a
Defense
re-kick.
did not line up here.
The defense was not lined up. They are not set. So we'll have 5 yards and a re-kick. Now we're set. There's the re-kick. Ronnie again trying to move, and he loses the ball again.
Second
That's the
time.
second time.
Yeah, he's not a happy camper. Okay, so this is going to probably be the last possession of the game. Let's see what Bryce could do. He drops back out to the left side, wide open. He's trying to get out of bounds, and he does not. You see the ref signaling the clock continues to run.
UTC still has a timeout, though.
Bryce again throwing deep down the side. Oh, and he just misses Ronnie.
Continues to overthrow him on those deep passes. The only one that's worked for him was the one that went for the touchdown early on in the game.
And
here's
the
AJ
pressure
again.
by AJ definitely causing that one.
Now, I think if he's got more time to throw that ball, he might have been able to make a better throw.
Absolutely, but if you notice, it's still a clean throw. The only person who could technically catch that ball was his own receiver.
There comes AJ again.
And there is a, now what is he?
You saying he's out of bounds?
The ref is
Forsythe
signaling.
arguing that he got the flag before the play went out of bounds, but they're giving him a stop of the clock there.
There's a quick hitter again out to the left side. And, well, they're matriculating the ball upfield, Adam.
That's all you can do because in the last couple of possessions that they've had, they haven't done anything. A couple turnovers,
There's a pump fake. Now he's throwing deep. Now he's going for the home run. And again,
Oh,
play.
man.
And Ronnie,
Did he give him a little hip toss there, Joe?
a little
You see that? Those
a little WWE move there after the ball is to watch Ronnie on this. Goes up for the ball, makes a great attempt, and there's 30, and there he goes, over the back. You should try and pin him right now, Jim. 1, 2, 3.
It might be 1, 2, 3 for UTC here.
All right, Bryce takes the snap, pumps once, and there is a sack by AJ again.
He didn't see him coming from behind. The defender pushed him back behind Bryson, and he just comes and sneaks up. You're going to see he goes actually behind Bryson.
Never gives up on the play
The
either.
defender loses him, and then all of a sudden, bang, there goes the flag.
So this might be it for the UTC. Takes the snap, drops back. He's got to let it fly deep down the left side. And that ball is caught.
Got him in.
But we have a puller. That's Omar with the grab. What a great throw under duress.
What a great throw here. And UTC is rushing up there. They're going to try to get the spike here, Joe. as I don't believe they got
There
any
are
more
just
timeouts.
seconds remaining here. They don't have any timeouts left.
That's right at the 10-yard line almost.
Right at the 10, so they have a chance. And there's the spike. Now, on this play, he dropped the ball to the ground, picked it up, and then spiked it. So the snap now will come on the line judge's ready whistle. See? He drops it, then picks it up and spikes it.
And once that ball hit that
So I
ground,
believe there's a couple of 3 seconds left in this game right now. Ref will blow the ready whistle, blows it, and now it's spiked. So that'll leave him with 1 second from the 10-yard line. So
It's doable.
it's
But
they got one crack at it, and here it
pressure,
is.
though. This is the pressure moment of the game.
here's the game, Joe.
You can see only a couple of guys on the line.
Takes the snap, drops back, rolling, and again he is sacked. And I believe that'll be the game, and the All-Stars end up pulling this game out.
Even with only a couple of guys on the line, they still get the pressure that they've been looking for all game, and they've had for most of the second half, and they get to Bryson for the sack to end that game.
Well, the All-Stars remain unbeaten. They hadn't given up a point all season until this game. But again, this is a team, Totano's been around a long time. The All-Stars they know how to win. You know, I mean, the UTC played a great game. They're 0-4.
Well, here we are at the conclusion of the UTC All-Star game, and once again, Totano finds a way.
They find a way to win, Joe, and defense coming up big. You know, you talked about this defense not giving up a single point in their first 2 games. They did give up a couple points in this game here, just the first half, because the second half here, All-Stars shut things down. And that big interception by number 3 to the house, Joe, that put the dagger in, and they come out and win it here, 21-13.
Well, you know, again, the UTC, and they had a crack at winning the game in their last possession, but again, another hard luck loss for the UTC. And you know, you begin to get the feeling that sooner or later, this team's going to knock off somebody in a big situation.
Oh, yeah.
But
They definitely got the players, Joe. If they could get these players show up week by week, you know, this team has the capability of matching up with the top teams here in the Flag A division. But, you know, they come up close, Joe, and, you know, close only counts in horseshoes and
the hand grenades, yes.
But we're not playing either one.
in either one. But I tell you what we could play, I mean, and this wrap-up is being brought to you by the Meadows Golf Course in Lincoln Park. Now, are you a golfer, Jim?
No.
No? You know, I'm a golfer. I can hit the ball a mile in every direction. But the Meadows Golf Course, located just off Two Bridges Road in Lincoln Park,
Okay.
offers you a great venue. It's a beautiful course. It's really maintained well. Very reasonably priced. Green fees during the week and on weekends. The manager there, Dennis, is really a great guy. He accommodates groups, events, outings, things like that. They got a great restaurant in there. Donna, the restaurant manager, is a terrific girl, and she can cook. She can cook, and she looks good too.
Oh, wow.
And by the way, if you are a golfer, and I know many of our listeners and viewers are, you get in there and you mention this ad, that's going to give you a break on a green fee.
Oh, wow.
He's not gonna give you any break on a score, but he's gonna give you a break on a green fee. So for the golfers out there, the Meadows Golf Course in Lincoln Park, get over there. This is Jim Flanagan, Joe Berardi, wrapping it up. Have a good night, everybody.